Yeah, hello everybody. How are you all doing? How's everybody doing? As you guys probably noticed, we didn't have a stream yesterday, and that was because I wanted to record a video that was actually requested by one of the members here on the channel. So I got a video recorded. We've got like 2 pretty awesome uploads in the next couple days. I'm excited for them, and I believe I'll be doing another short tonight. Because of the fact that I was doing a bunch of stuff for other videos, I didn't have time to get today's video edited, so I ended up doing a couple of YouTube shorts instead. I hope you guys at least enjoyed the shorts. This one that we put up this morning, that was probably one of the weirdest mule deer I've ever seen. Like, my whole time of playing Call of the Wild, that's got to be the strangest mule deer that I've come across. How's everybody doing, though? No, I didn't get another great one, red deer. Sadly, have not got another great one. Although, to be fair, I have not been grinding super hard recently. I did yesterday just because I saw that KC got his, so I wanted to get one. But, yeah. Haven't been doing a ton of grinding recently. Nice, Trash Panda, that's awesome, dude. How's everybody doing? Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Snip. Hey, Gaming with Leighton. Jeremiah Sibilabombes. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. Mason, Jeremiah, CK, Little Tiger, Unknown Toast, Logan, Smash, Derek, Joshua, Sweaty Boy, Aiden. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing good. Hopefully you are all doing awesome today. Hey, Venomous Wolf. How's it going, man? We've been doing pretty good. Just got the stream started up, hoping that we can find some trophies today. That's a nice little level 3 right there. About the size of my mellow one. Sorry to hear that, Lunar. Predict that a diamond will be shot today? I guess we'll see. We've been having good luck the last couple streams, so maybe we'll get lucky with this one as well. Don't see anything here. Yeah, there's nothing crazy here. Just that little level 3 and then that other small herd. And that level 3 there too. Tiny male. Yeah, everything is just a bunch of small males today. That's unfortunate. You're thinking a diamond fallow? Maybe. That would be cool. Hey, Noah, how's it going, dude? Got a 269 plus fallow. Nice, Jor. That's awesome, dude. Those are so rare. Hey, Colson. Hey, Chris. Hey, Mystic Killer. Got my second Great One Red Deer. Pretty happy today. How about you? Nice, dude. That's awesome. Congratulations. So far, we haven't really got anything. We just started. I actually didn't get up that long ago. I ended up staying up super late last night, and so I didn't wake up until like 1, which is much later than I would typically wake up, but I stayed up till like 4 a.m. So I ended up sleeping in way longer than I wanted to, and therefore the stream got started a bit later than I wanted it to. So this is the first server I've jumped on all day. Nice, Bass, that's awesome. Thanks, Finn. I'm glad that you enjoy them, man. Glad you enjoy the streams. Ooh, there's something. Small male. Super small male. That's not good, Levi. Hopefully it doesn't go out, man. Hopefully your power behaves. What a tiny male. Oh my gosh, that is such a tiny fallow deer. I just want to know how it's a 3. Like, that is a tiny fallow over there. How is that guy even a level 3? Lots of small males. Nothing crazy, though. Where could we check? We could run this coast. This is always a good place to go, and not a lot of people hunt it. That's unfortunate, Mason. Yeah, 340 mule deer is a big one. I actually do, Lil Tiger. My streams are still on the channel. They're just set as unlisted. You can still watch all of them by going to the streams playlist. The streams playlist has every single Call of the Wild stream that I've done. The only reason I keep them unlisted is to clean up some of the clutter on the channel because I stream so often. A lot of times I'll do like 5 Call of the Wild streams a week along with like 2 or 3 other streams. And so you can imagine how that would just clutter up the channel and make it hard to separate videos from live streams. So I just unlist all of the live streams and keep them in a playlist. So if you want to watch previous live streams, just go straight to the playlist and you'll be able to see every live stream I've ever done. I've actually got the playlist, I think, as one of the first things you see on the channel, so I would recommend checking there. Hopefully it'll have what you're looking for. There's also a few other playlists of streams for other games. I have a playlist made for every single game I've ever streamed. Nice, Clutter. That's awesome, dude. You know, it's almost just as exciting to find those small males as it is the big males, just because they are so rare. Yeah, no problem, Little Tiger. Hopefully you'll be able to find what you're looking for. Should do a live stream goose hunting. Once they fix them, I definitely will. What do I think is the best gun in the game? I mean, if we're talking overall, just based off of the versatility behind it, I'd say the M1. But considering each gun has like a different class range, it's kind of hard to pick like a best. But if I could only pick one, I'd say the M1. If we're gonna go with like something to cover every class, I'd say M1 for classes 4 to 8, 300 for classes for class 9, and then the 243 and the 22 rifle would probably round it out. That would be like my dream loadout per se. Yeah, the ducks are a little weird. They are gonna make it so they come to calls. However, I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon that we'll get the full-on rework. It'll probably be, I don't know, maybe a few months from now at least. They did say first half of the year we'd get the duck rework. So hopefully that will be in the earlier part of the first half. Yeah, I have noticed a few weird things with the M1 since the last update. It's like the exact opposite of the Mosin's accuracy issue. No Defender, no new news. No, I would not put the 7mm as like one of the best guns because it's single shot. If we're talking about best of the best, there's better options. Like the 300 does better for class 9 and the M1 does better for classes 4 to 8. The 7mm will kill them a little bit faster than the 7mm does. Or, wow, that's not even what I meant to say. The 7mm will kill a little bit faster than the M1. However, it's single shots, so that holds it back big time. But if you don't have DLCs, the 7mm is definitely one of the top rifles. Probably eventually, Noah. A lot of times with the series, what I do is I'll do a few episodes, then I'll take a little break from it so I don't burn myself out of the series. Because if I just keep doing a bunch of them, then eventually it gets boring. And so I don't want to get bored of it, you know? We'll probably do another one when the new DLC comes out. Whenever this new rifle pack comes out, we will probably do like a special edition of 60-minute trophy challenge where we use all the guns from the DLC. I'm so excited for this weapon pack, guys. Like, I think this is the most excited I've ever been for one. And we don't even know what two of them are yet. I'm just imagining getting a weapon pack, right? That has a 22 AR, a 223 AR, and a 308 AR. That would be my dream weapon pack. If they can make that happen, this will be the best weapon pack they've ever released. Like, by far. But there's also, like, many other possibilities, too. Like, it could also be a 22, a 308, and then a larger round, like 450 Bushmaster, 300 Blackout. There's a few other calibers as well. I think there's a couple ARs that are in 300 Magnum, but I could be wrong. Maybe not 300 Magnum. Might be one of the, like, shorter 300 cartridges. Let me see if I can find any real quickly. I mean, 300 Blackout seems to be about the only one that's coming up. Oh, 300 AAC. Oh yeah, never mind, that's just 300 Blackout. Yeah, it looks like it's just 300 Blackout for ARs. I mean, that would be pretty cool still. 300 Blackout and 308 would probably be great. .223 needs a big buff. I agree, it definitely does. Definitely needs a big buff. Let's see. Let's check over here for some goats, because we've already checked all the fallow. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? Oh yeah, short mag could be cool. Oh, they do R50? Well, that would be cool then. Yeah, 5.56 and 223 are basically the same round. 5.56 is just a hotter load. Typically a higher grain. Because 5.56 is just like the military version of 223. Which is why, like, rifles that can take 5.56 are also interchangeable with 223. You know, something I actually learned the other day was that when it comes to like rifles that are interchangeable with 5.56 and 223, if you have a rifle that is stamped for 223 and you try to shoot a 5.56 out of it, that is not something you're supposed to do, and it's very dangerous. It can cause the gun to malfunction or blow up even, because the 5.56 is a higher pressure round. And then if you have a rifle that's stamped 5.56, it can shoot 5.56 and 223, which that's what my AR is. It's stamped for 5.56 and 223. Honestly, I should try and get some 5.56 for mine. I've only shot 223 out of it because that's just what I had an excess of. Gun go boom. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Mason, I do. I do hunt IRL. I have not been able to in recent years, but I did it a lot growing up. Sadly, never really had much luck though. From what I understand, I got into hunting at a pretty rough time where a lot of the animals were, for some reason, just harder to get. I think part of it was due to the booming mountain lion population making deer hunting rough. That definitely didn't help. The deer were like more alert, there was less of them. It was unfortunate that I got into it at a time like that, but one of these days I want to get back out there and we'll see what we can do. Hopefully I can get one within the next couple years. When am I doing a lodge tour? I'm not sure. I keep saying that I'm going to do a lodge tour, and then I keep forgetting about it. I'll try to get it done at some point, though. I don't want to keep you guys waiting for too long. Rhino, but with a long barrel? That would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. You know what? Let's just do a 500 Magnum, then. 500 Magnum, extra long barrel. That would be insane. Go Kentucky ballistics on these deer. Yeah, that's already been searched. Not gonna do this server then. Hey, Clay Drew, how's it going, dude? Yeah, I'll see what I can do, Jeff. I definitely want to try to. I mean, part of it's gonna depend on like how things are with Aaliyah, because I don't know. Right now, any type of like trip that involves like us having to be away from her, I don't really like doing. So we'll see how things go. Yes, Rancho will get reset with the next update. It hasn't been reset yet, but it will with the next update. I know, right, Lunar? To be fair, though, the only reason that happened was because it was some really sketchy slap rounds. If he wasn't using those, he'd be fine. Which is why he's probably not afraid to use them now, because he's just using normal ammunition that they're meant to use. How many diamonds do I have? Around 638, I believe. Yeah, 26-inch 500 Magnum? Yes, please. What about a 700 Nitro? I mean, right now, I wouldn't really say we need it, because we don't have anything bigger than a Cape Buffalo. If anything, just buff the 470. Make the 470 a good gun. So we should get Whitetail. Oh, I don't even know what guns I have. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh, I don't have the 243 on me, though. I should probably go get that. Oh no, Mr. Great One. That's unfortunate, dude. That's unfortunate. I mean, the price of the 470 is already really high, so I don't think they would change that. Even if they did buff it, I don't think they'd change the price. Is this the one that doesn't have a locker? Oh, I swear. I think this is the one that doesn't have a locker. Yep, alright, well. Let's go to another outpost. Yeah, I agree, Henry. Whitetail do need some love. Yeah, I think most people agree with that, Hunter. All of the guns in the game are underpowered. Except for, like, maybe the 300. The 300's pretty good the way it is. In fact, from what I understand, the 300's a little bit better than it should be. Because apparently in real life, you can't use the 300 for dangerous game in Africa. So, you wouldn't be able to use it on lion or Cape Buffalo. But in Call of the Wild, we can. So it may be one of the few guns that is actually able to do more than what it should. No, Finn, I've never hunted squirrels. I want to, though. Squirrels are cool. I'd actually like to see squirrels in the game, to be honest. That would be amazing. So we're basically at whitetail time, but there's no whitetail here yet because it's like just barely past the early time. Yeah, Defender. To be fair, though, it's gonna be good for the map overall. Because it is supposed to help performance and spread the animals out a little bit more to make it, I guess, make more sense. They're gonna do a lot of like changing the home ranges of animals, so basically where they're found. And honestly, I think the map that needs this the most, out of the 4 that they're doing it to, I think the one that really needed it the most was Virhonga. Virhonga's got like so many areas where there's so many animals condensed together and it causes so much lag for a lot of people. As much as I love hunting those hotspots, it's probably best that they do redistribute all the animals on Virhonga. Is there actually going to be an underbarrel grenade launcher attachment in the new weapon packer? Is that a rumor? Someone started in KC's chat. Definitely a rumor. But on another note, can I please have that? I've got a herd of like 70 kudu I'd like to eliminate quickly. Want a 243 AR? Is there even a 243 AR? I don't think I've ever heard of a 243 AR. I mean, 308 for sure, but I don't think I've ever heard of a 243 AR. I don't know who started that rumor weird. I think I've got my suspicions now, bruh. Yeah, probably, Johnny. To be honest, their whole system with, the whole class system needs changed. Oh gosh, what just happened? It dropped to 1 viewer count for a second. And then it just shot back. That was so weird. That was so weird. I look up and it says 1 viewer and I'm like, wait, what? But there's like 20 people chatting right now. That's not accurate. Ah, man. You know, ever since they updated the bears, they just look so much nicer walking through the fields. Just absolutely love them. It makes me want to hunt this guy, even though it's only a level 4. I just have to. They just look so majestic. Really? There is 243 ARs. I had never heard of that. And I watch a lot of gun channels and keep up with a lot of gun news, so I'm kind of surprised I've never heard of that. Interesting. Well, yeah, Kelly, I'm just saying I had never heard of a 243 AR. It's probably not a very popular thing then. Honestly, I have no idea what should be added. Hunting with an AR seems so foreign to me. Yeah, that's understandable, TJ. That's understandable. Here in the US, ARs are like the most popular rifle to hunt with. Because they're just very reliable rifles. Super reliable, very versatile. Yes, sure I do. I watch pretty much all of them. I watch Brandon Herrera, Kentucky Ballistics, Demo Ranch, a little bit of Tau Flatermouse, and then who else? I know there's a few more. I just am spacing out. Oh yeah, Iraq Veteran 8888. And then who else? Who else do I watch? That's a deer. Definitely, Johnny. Although it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Oh. Level 6. Redneck J, thank you for renewing your membership for 13 months. Holy. 13 months and strong. 13 months and running strong. Holy. That's a doe right there. We're finally up at a lake where there can be some whitetail. There's a little buck there. That's a better buck. Are you guys ready to search for great ones in multiplayer with this next update? AK-50 in the weapon pack? Oh, I hope so. Hey, Jana, how's it going? Good to see you. Got a 300 blackout, but use my 308 mostly. Got it, or live on a 2,400 or 2,500 acre farm, so it's fairly open. Nice, Noah. Yeah, I do watch Hickok 45. Commando Gaming, thank you for the 10-month membership. Holy. Getting so close to that 1 year, dude. Almost to that next badge. Yeah, so that's definitely the best deer in that herd. There might be another herd, though. Looks like it's just that guy. Alright, well, let's go check the other lake, because there is another lake right over in this area. See if that has anything. Yeah, that'd be cool, Revive. I've wanted them to do something like that for a while. And you never know, one of these days they might. That's kind of an interesting looking buck. A little bit tighter on the tip-to-tip spread. Since he's on the way, we'll take him down. Hey, Nina, how's it going? No trophies yet. This is actually the first thing that we've shot today. Got a troll level 9 melanistic mountain lion. Oh, that's so unfortunate, Kimberly. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, Harley, I did know about that. It's pretty cool. Pretty awesome that there is Sika deer here in the US. Maybe one of these days I'll go for like a Sika deer hunting trip. That would be so cool. I imagine it's probably pretty pricey for out of state though. I would imagine it's probably not cheap to do out of state Sika deer hunting. Nice, TJ. Thank you, dude. Good luck catching those fish, man. Just a desert eagle, that's all I ask. I haven't heard of too many people using a desert eagle for hunting. I know some people do for like bear defense. Oh, they are smashed? Gotcha. I believe so, Joris. I actually did watch that that video. Want to go out to west and get a big elk and mule deer? There's definitely plenty of them out here. Anything crazy? Doesn't look like it. I don't even see where that call came from. Where are these deer? $55 to $70. Oh my gosh, what a big male. What a giant track. 217 to 257. That's a weird dude. He's fleeing. Maybe that got him. Yeah, we got him. Nice. That's a weird looking deer. I like it quite a bit, Jackson. It's nice out here. Unfortunately, out here, the hunting and gun laws are a little more restrictive, so not as much we can do as other places. Okay. Thank you, Call of the Wild. I greatly appreciate that. I didn't want to play on that server anymore anyway. This server's at the very end of elk time, so maybe there will be something. Maybe we'll be able to catch a few elk before they leave their zones. I know, right, Johnny? It's lovely. I'd say Layton's better for moose. What would be my perfect super rare? Ah, man, that's difficult. There's so many cool super rares. Well, one of them would definitely be a melanistic diamond red deer. That's got to be one of the ones that I want the most. But I'd also like to get any rare diamond pheasant. That would be just a stunning trophy to find. Any type of rare diamond mountain lion would also be amazing. Albino diamond rocky elk would be just unheard of. That would be just incredible if we could come across that. Trying to think of what else. Not really too many others I can think of off the top of my head. What's the highest scoring rocky elk I've heard of? 515, I believe, or 516, somewhere in there. Hey, Keola, how's it going? I've been doing pretty good. Hopefully you've been doing good too. Yeah, Montana's nice. I like Montana. Honestly, that's a place I wouldn't mind living. I love it here in Oregon, but Montana is also a pretty nice place. And honestly, I think Montana's got better hunting, so maybe one of these days I'll either visit Montana or, you never know, maybe even move there one of these days in the distant future. Hello, mountain lion? Level 6. There's a mule deer there. Yeah, there's definitely another mountain lion. But I can't see where. I'm guessing over here. Ooh, is that... I think that's just a gray. Just in case, we'll take it. But it looks gray to me. What just happened? What just happened? It said 170, so I aimed at the top of its back and it missed. And then I aimed dead center and it missed. That was really weird. I was zeroed for 150. It says it was about 210 away. I aimed at the top of its spine and the first shot missed somehow. So I corrected and aimed a bit lower and that one missed also. I don't know what just happened. I think we hit an invisible bush, to be honest. I think we hit something that wasn't rendering in. That was weird. That was really weird. I mean, there is a lot of trees here. There was probably something in the way that we just didn't see. Alright, let's try to figure out what happened here. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a tree right here. I think we hit this tree, to be honest. Maybe? I don't know. This is just weird. Yeah, it is just a gray. It is just a gray, so I'm not too worried about it, but that was really weird. That was one of the strangest things I've ran into recently. Alright, later Revive, thank you for dropping in. Predictions on the next great one? If I had to take a guess, mule deer. I know a lot of people want moose and elk, but to be honest, I think the next one will end up being mule deer. Just because a mule deer would be so stunning. And a lot of people would probably enjoy having a mule deer great one. But it's hard to say. I guess it really depends on how seriously they take the polls that have been put out by Jaxiebeard. Because Jaxie's been running all those polls, right? He says that they were just for fun, but... and that it's not going to, like... it probably won't influence necessarily what the team does, but... that maybe it'll at least show them, like, what everybody wants to see. So it's hard to say, like, what the next one's gonna be. Got 3 out 5 turkey that was gold. Nice, dude. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Cody. That is such a rare trophy to find, too. That's pretty sad to hear. Melanistic Fox, level 9, jeez. I would cry if I messed that up. That mule deer is just pathetic. We have to take this out. We have to take this little... Hi? What are you doing here, Hunter? Just chill, dude. We're hunting mule deer, not hunters. Alright. I think I'm... maybe not. It's losing HP. I think I might have been a bit high, though. Turkey! Enemy down. Hall of Shame? Yes. Actually, I think I have a spike, so it's probably not Hall of Shame worthy, but... we will... get some screenshots of it, at least. Such a small male mule deer. You know, honestly, early mornings like this, there's a lot of animals resting around these lakes. It might actually be kind of viable to hunt multiplayer servers that are early in the morning, just because there's tons of stuff out in the fields. Like, look at all these mule deer. That's like, what, 3 herds in a small area? Because we have those 2 plus this herd that we just shot at. Pretty cool. Where did that one run off to? I guess this way. Yeah, there's the blood finally. We finally found it. Don't even think that's command. Only members of mods have access. I have no idea which command we were doing. Oh yeah, we don't have a command for what map I'm playing. Because I change maps constantly. So it wouldn't really work to put a command for that. Oh my gosh, what a big male. Look at that little guy. That's just great. And yeah, we did hit a little too high. As I expected. Now, if that isn't just the most impressive mule deer you've ever seen, I don't know what is. What do you mean, Jack? Why is that a relevant piece of information? Explain more. I'm not exactly sure how that's a relevant piece of info right now. Oh yeah, of course, Benjamin. Of course I would. Looks like the whitetail I see in real life. Yeah, it looks like most of my blacktail I've seen. Nice, Buff Unicorn. I was so close to getting one of those, actually. And, sadly, it trolled. Guys, it's been ages since I've seen a max level rare. I haven't got a super rare or even a troll potential super rare in so long. I feel like I've just got to be due for one. I'm just having trouble finding it. And you would think that with as much as I've grinded whitetail and red deer that I'd have a super rare of one of them, but I just have not got anything even close. Out of 10,000 whitetail kills, the closest I've got was a 239 albino. And with red deer, out of like 4,700 or 4,800 or whatever I'm currently at, the closest I've got was I believe a 228 mythical piebald. I just have not got any super rares in so long. And with as much time as I've been putting into the game, I would have expected to see another one. Super rare going to be at the next lake? If there is, I'm going to freak out just a lot. I will freak out a ton if we have a super rare at the next lake. What am I? That's a tree. I was gonna say, what am I stuck on? I can't move. Alright, so we're gonna run through all these fields down here. I've had pretty good luck in the past just running these fields at times where nothing good is drinking. So we'll see if we can find anything. Last time that we did this, we found a level 5 Rocky Elk. So maybe we'll get lucky this time. Albino Diamond Rocky, oh, I hope so. I really hope so. Am I scary? I don't know. I guess that's for you to decide. Gotta go have a good stream. Good luck on the albino elk. Thank you, sweaty boy. Hopefully you have a good day, man. Imagine an albino great one red deer. That would be insane. I don't think we've even seen a rare for them. I don't even know if they can be rares. You'd think that by now a hacker would have, like, found out. But I have yet to see anybody post a rare great one red deer. I'm starting to think that they can only be the fabled spotted. Because like with the great one whitetail, hackers were spawning in rare ones like crazy. But I have never seen that with the great one red deer. So I've got a feeling that they only come in fabled spotted. Except for like the couple that for some reason had common. I still don't understand how that happened to just like a couple of them. Level 4 black bear, what a giant. We got a real beast over here. Level 2. We got pronghorn over there. Maybe we'll find something good out of that. Oh, YouTube did it again. It says we have 2 viewers. What's going on, YouTube? YouTube is being very strange today. Hey, there we go. That's a decent 4 right there. That's an even more decent 4. Neither of them are diamond potential, but still, not bad. There's pronghorn over here as well. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here so I can spot you better. A 2. A 3. A 2. Giants. Look at these beasts of pronghorn. What big males we have. A lot of good 4s down there. How far is that guy? About 200. Let's take a shot on it. Oh, that's such a rough angle, but we got it. Get that guy as well. 2 nice level 4s. Oh, no worries, Blitz. Welcome back. Yeah, it is kind of weird, Johnny. I wish that they would have done rares for them, but it really just seems like they didn't. Because I swear, if there was such thing as a rare Great One Red Deer, cheaters would have found it by now. The modders would have found it. So I'm just under the impression that there is no such thing as a rare Great One Red Deer. But I could be wrong. Maybe their cheats just aren't advanced enough to spawn those in. Yes, they will be showing off 1 new weapon for the weapon pack every week. So this next Tuesday, they'll show off weapon number 2, and then the Tuesday after that, they'll show off weapon number 3. 89.80, not bad. $77.50. Little bit on the smaller side, but that's not too big of a deal. Both nice level 4s. Nice, Aiden. Hopefully you get it. That's the only thing cheaters are good for. Pretty much. To be honest, I don't even like that aspect of it. Because I kind of like to be surprised with new animal species as to what type of fur types there is. I'd prefer to have people just find it legitimately. So even for that reason, I still don't like it. We need to rid the game of cheaters and modders. What would be the class of a 308? Probably 3 to 7 or 4 to 8. They seem to like putting lots of guns at 4 to 8, so I'm guessing it would probably be 4 to 8. Because for some reason, that's the range they put everything at. I mean, the 6.5 and the 7mm both cover classes 4 to 8. I mean, the 7mm does cover 4 to 9, but it still covers 4 through 8. So if the 7mm can take class 4, then I couldn't see why the 308 wouldn't be classes 4 to 8. But it's hard to say. They might throw us for a loop. Maybe they'll like... If they do add a 308 with this update, maybe they will redo the class range for something like the 6.5 to make it make more sense. Because currently it makes 0 sense why the 6.5 is in the same class as the 7mm and the M1 when it's just so much more underpowered. I'm hoping one of these days we will find a rare turkey again, because I'm so tired of seeing nothing but light browns. I'd love it if, for once, one of the white turkeys was an albino or a leucistic. It's been ages since we've seen one. Well, we hit the tree that it flew by. I don't think we hit the turkey once, though. Want a 6 to 9 gun for the memes and for red deer? That would be nice. Feel like 3 to 7 would make more sense for 3 to 8. Well, you gotta remember, Smash. Since when have the guns made sense in Call of the Wild? If the 6.5 is 4 to 8, I cannot see why they would make the 308 3 to 7 when it would probably be more powerful. Call of the Wild's gun system doesn't make a lot of sense when it comes to like what guns can take what animals. So I couldn't see them doing that. I feel like it'll be a 4 to 8 weapon if they do add a 308, which I really hope they do. I've been wanting a 308 for like 2 years now. Actually, probably even longer than that. Probably way before I started doing YouTube even. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. To be honest, they just need to raise the power of the 6.5 and the 270 and lower the class. To be honest, the 243 needs to be raised up a bit as well, because in real life it's considered one of the best deer calibers. And in Call of the Wild, it takes so long for a deer to die from the 243. I hope one of these days they decide to take a more realistic approach with the rifles and just ditch the whole class system. Make it so each gun has a list of animals it can kill based off of the caliber itself and not a whole like class system. Just give it the same system that the Hunter Classic does, where each gun just has a set list of animals it can take. It would make a whole lot more sense. Sure, it might take a little bit of time for people to get used to it, and it would definitely be more difficult for newer players to memorize all that stuff, but I think in the long run it would benefit the game quite a bit. And it would give them more options with stuff they can do. I didn't even realize somebody was running up here. 243 IRL destroys deer? It does, Logan. It's a good gun. Very good caliber for deer. Smoked a diamond with the 454. Nice, Aiden. Most exotic animal that I would want to see in Call of the Wild? Pure David's deer. That would be my choice. Pure David's deer is pretty cool. From what I understand, though, the Pure David's deer is kind of like a, it's one of those species where you can't really hunt it in a lot of areas. Like, there's a lot of places that don't allow you to. And I think it's because they're, I think they're, like, either endangered or something. But I know there's a lot of places that have them where you're not allowed to hunt them. It might just be based off the country, actually. I think the country where they're found, you're not allowed to hunt at all, so... I mean, you do have, like, Texas game ranches, though, that you can hunt them on. No, Arthur. Mods are for people who can't play the game legit. Mods are for people who are too trash to have success legitimately. Yeah, the 223 is pretty trash. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. The 223 is probably one of the weakest, most underpowered guns in the game. I don't know why either, like... I honestly feel like the 223 should be as strong as the current 243. And then the 243 should be as strong as the 270. 270 should be raised up a little bit as well. Nothing cool yet, Axton. I mean, we did get a level 1 mule deer, so I guess that's kind of special. Level 1 mule deer that was like a little fork horn. That's probably the coolest thing we've seen. I don't see... Ooh, hello there. Oh, you're a nice little 4. Well, we might as well take that out. Yeah, same, Arthur. I have been having trouble with multiplayer as well. I've been pretty lucky, though. I don't get nearly as many... I don't get into many modded sessions compared to a lot of people, so I've been relatively lucky. But the times that I do get into them, it's really unfortunate. Makes me sad to see the game turning in that direction. This guy right here is just not wanting to cooperate. There we go. Got him down. I sounded like Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did to sound like that. She's doing good, Charles. She's doing good. Snatch this little guy up. Oh, I think she heard that we were talking about her. Not a bad muley. Pretty sure that's the same rack as my first melanistic one that I got. Can I spot that? Okay, those are both 9 to 11. Alright, we got both of them. Nice. Hopefully one of those will be a level 2 diamond. I still don't approve of it, Joris. I feel like that just ruins the community. Doing that type of stuff just makes it worse for everybody because you're promoting that type of stuff. I don't feel like any content creator should use mods because it just promotes the use of them and makes it more widely known to other people that might use it to ruin the experience for other people. Because regardless of whether or not you do it for fun, if you're making videos on it, it's showing it to other people, and we already know that there is a portion of the community that just wants to ruin the fun for everybody else, which that's why multiplayer's been so bad recently. So I don't think it's good even just for fun. $430, nothing crazy on that little dude. Let's see. There we go. One of the biggest ways that it hurts the community is because it makes it so people don't trust anyone anymore. Because it's so widely known now that there's a lot of people that cheat or use mods to change the way the game works, it makes it so that it's very difficult to believe anybody when they get something special. Like, any time that somebody gets a great one or a super rare now, everybody is immediately asking for proof of it being legit. And, like, it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't have to question every trophy that gets posted. But, unfortunately, we have to because of the way things are. It's unfortunate. Hopefully one of these days the developers find a way to crack down on it. We might do face cam eventually. I actually do have kind of an idea that would involve face cam. Well, it wouldn't really be face cam, it'd be more like hand cam, but it would still be with a cam. So me and Kill Clinton had an idea yesterday. We were wondering if you guys would like to see a Pokemon card unboxing stream, where we each get like the same booster box and just open all the packs and see who can get the better pulls. I think that could be kind of fun. It would be very different from the content we normally do on the channel. And I was thinking we might be able to mix it up with Call of the Wild as well. It might be kind of fun to mix it in with Call of the Wild somehow, like maybe every time we get like a crazy pull, we have to mess up a diamond or something. Like we could mix it up with Call of the Wild to make it really interesting. I think it could be a lot of fun. And I know that there's a very large amount of people that do like Pokemon cards, and so I thought it could be fun. And I recently have got into collecting them, so I figured it would be a cool way to implement it into the channel. Hey EH, how's it going, dude? Please do. It would be fun. I think it would be a lot of fun. I was talking to him about it yesterday after he got the Great One Red Deer, and he's willing to do it, so we might both buy a booster box and see what we can do. Every crazy pull, the other deletes a diamond or something from their lodge. Oh my gosh, I like that idea. I don't know, I kind of don't want to do it with diamonds though. If it's diamonds we already have, because that kind of like throws off the count of how many we've got. I like to keep every single diamond that I've ever killed. What about with rares though? We could do it with rares. Or like I said, mess up diamonds in game. We could do some weird stuff like that. Have a Pokemon card of yourself. You get the Crow card. Imagine you're just going through a Pokemon card pack and you pull a card that says Scarecrow, and it's just like a close-up picture of me. Not gonna lie, I'd jump. I'd probably scream if I pulled that, and not in a good way. I'd be like, oh my gosh, what is this doing here? Alright, we're gonna do something really different. I'm going to search the fields around here. I don't think I've ever done that, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, Mason. Hey, Bailey, how's it going? Thanks, and I'm glad that you're enjoying, man. I think it could be a lot of fun. Hey, Austin, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yes, I did, Charles. I voted for Elk. Because I really want to see an Elk Great One. I think that could be just amazing. We need another Arc stream? We'll see. We'll see, Clax. I kind of lost interest in Arc for right now. Right now, I'm mainly interested in playing, Call of the Wild, and believe it or not, I've been playing a lot of Madden 22 recently. They put it on sale on Steam for like 70% off, so I went ahead and bought it, and I've actually been kind of enjoying it. It's definitely got a lot of issues, just like everybody said, but I've been having fun with it just because it's been a long time since I've played a Madden game. You pull Pokemon cards and you pull one of Jaxie Beard. Holy. We pull the Jaximon, the rare Jaximon card. When's the next 24-hour stream? Probably never, because the last time we tried 24 hours, I barely made it 9 hours, and I was starting to, like, act delusional. I have not yet, Johnny. I don't even know, like, how to go about getting the cards for Ultimate Team, so, like, besides just through the packs, I don't really know too much about it. I've been playing franchise mode, and then also I just started Face of the Franchise, which I also have a question about. In Face of the Franchise for Madden 22, do you always get drafted by the Jets, or was I just very unlucky? Because I feel like that's just something that always happens, if I'm not mistaken. We're currently on Silver Ridge Peaks, Freddy. Nice, Mason, that's awesome. Oh, also, would you guys like to see a Dying Light 2 stream? I just bought it last night. I played like an hour of it, but I'd be willing to restart the campaign if you guys want to see me stream it instead. Oh, there's Brady for 30k training. Gotcha. I'll have to look into that. Wait, do you get the training points from doing the little, like, the missions, or not missions, but, like, the challenges in Ultimate Team. Do we got anything over here? You know, it really blows my mind that there's nothing that just chills out here in these wide open areas. This looks like the perfect area to see like a bunch of mule deer or a bunch of bighorn sheep just grazing, or some Rocky Mountain elk just chilling out there. But there's nothing here. It's so empty. Oh, you quick sell players to get training? Gotcha. Okay. Well, in that case, I could probably go through and get rid of a bunch of the ones that I don't care about, because I got a bunch of, like, trash ones when I was spending all my points. I'm seeing a decent amount of you guys wanting to see Dying Light. I'll probably put up a poll later and see what the overall census is after the poll. But for sure, we'll be doing that Pokemon stream at some point. My camera's kind of rough quality though, so I don't know how good it's gonna look. But we'll definitely be doing that. I actually did open up a couple of the celebrations boxes the other day. I opened up one of the Dark Sylveons, and I opened up one of the Lance's Charizard ones, and I did end up getting a Mew EX out of one of these celebrations packs, which I think that was my best pull out of them, which isn't too bad. It's a decent card. What map should we go to? How about Verhonga? We haven't gone to Verhonga today, and I really want to find like a super rare Cape Buffalo. I think that'd be pretty crazy. I doubt we'll ever find that, though. That's one of the more rare super rares, I'd say. Troll 9 Fox. Oof, that's unfortunate. It always sucks when those troll, considering they are so hard to find. Oh, I'm sure we'll do Fisher Online again. I'm not sure when, but we will do it at some point. Nice, Mel, that's awesome. I've got one that scored 155. I think it was 155.5 if I'm not mistaken, but it's a beauty. Yeah, there's lots of zones on this server, so it's probably not going to have anything good. We'll see, though. We'll do a quick check. Had 2 albino male lions at the same lake? Wow, dude, that's crazy. That is really crazy. That's got to be some of the most insane luck ever. 7, 7, 2, 7. Failed to sync. Okay, thank you, Call of the Wild. I appreciate that. Mark Hooley, how's it going, man? Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Hope you've been doing good, man. Hope you've been having an awesome day. Nice counting, I know, right? Who's my favorite NFL team? My favorite team's the Patriots. Even after Brady's gone from them, I still like the Patriots. They've always been my favorite ever since, like, what, 2010, back when I started watching football? I haven't watched football since, like, 2014. But, back when I did used to watch it, Patriots, always my favorite. I liked them before all their controversies, so... Yeah, I know he did, Johnny. That's why they've got those cards. The special cards in Ultimate Team. Alright guys, so I need y'all's help. I need you guys to help me convince Flinter that he needs to get Madden 22. Because I want to play some Madden 22 with him. I think that would be a lot of fun. He said that he was playing it back when they had the free weekend. And he was like, don't tempt me to get it again. So you guys got to help me get him to get it. Because I think that could be a lot of fun to do like a Madden stream. This guy's definitely on an ATV or fly hacking. Looking like ATV. I don't think... Yeah, nobody's like super high level. Probably ATV. And they're trying to get to this spot right here. Alright, well, we're gonna head down here instead then. When's the new weapon pack coming out? They're shooting for February 22nd, but it could change. There is a chance that it could change because certification is currently going on for PlayStation and Xbox. So depending on if they pass certification or not, that will determine whether or not it does get released the 22nd. But that's what they're shooting for. They're hoping for a February 22nd release. If they can make that happen, that'll be awesome, because that's literally like 18 days away. Not even 3 weeks. It'll be super awesome to finally get some new guns to use. Like, it's been so long since we've had a weapon pack. I'm honestly so excited they're doing another one. I don't think I've been this excited about a DLC in a long time. Like, maps are always exciting, but I really have been wanting new guns more than anything, so this is gonna be great. Level 3 Wildebeest. Corey, thank you so much for the super sticker, dude. Much appreciated. Hope you've been having an awesome day. Hey, Dino, you have yet to miss anything. I think the best thing we've got was a level 1 mule deer buck. No, Elijah, I play on PC. Heard a rumor Brady is gonna re-sign with the Packers. Really? That would be interesting. I thought he was retiring. Although, I mean, technically you can retire and then come out of retirement. So, I mean, maybe it's possible. Bailey, thank you for the membership renewal. 6 months in a row. Holy. Got that brand new badge. What'd you think about Kill Clinton's Great One? I mean, it's a great one. There's only so much you can say about great ones when they are all pretty much the same, but it was nice to see him get another one, especially since he had so much trouble with the whitetail. We got a little rabbit down there. Please be a diamond. Nope. What's my favorite animal I've shot? Probably the melanistic pheasant male. That's probably my favorite. Because they're incredibly rare, and they're also like the best looking rare in the game, in my opinion. I mean, like, there's not really much cooler things in Call of the Wild than a bright blue pheasant. Like, it's just really hard to beat that. So that's probably why it's my favorite. Because it's just very unique. There's nothing quite like it. Yeah, it was wild that he almost had 10k kills to get it. I'm currently at 10k kills on whitetail, and I've got 3 of them. So yeah, he was getting really bad luck. 10k just to get one almost. What did he get it at? Like 7 or 8,000? It's really unfortunate. No, blue is not my favorite color. Green is my favorite color, actually. Who's the best shot in Call of the Wild in your opinion? I don't know. Obviously I can't count myself, so Trying to think. Obviously, there's a lot of creators that I don't necessarily watch, so it's hard to really gauge, like, who would be the best shot. See an albino bighorn a few days ago. How rare are they? They are pretty rare, Colton. No, I don't have a P.O. box. I might get one of these days. I've had a lot of requests to get one. For like fan mail and stuff, so maybe one of these days we will. Let's see. Oh, like, this is a really good server. There's like not a lot of zones discovered, but it's just not at a good time, really. And like the one spot that I want to go for Cape Buffalo is has got somebody else near it. I don't think they'll ever do elephants hunts. They've been pretty vocal about not doing them. Now, it really depends on what you guys are talking about with who has the best aim. Like, are you talking about who is most consistent with not messing things up? Or are you talking about, like, who can quickly transition between multiple trophies? Because there's different kinds of, like, being good at aiming, you know? There's being good at quickly aiming. There's being good at, like, taking accurate shots. There's a couple different ways you could look at it. I've already done a face reveal, Scott. I'm from Oregon. And yes, I do hunt IRL. Not recently, but I have in the past. Accuracy with vitals? Amongst other YouTubers, not including myself, I'd say probably Flinter. I see him mess up the least amount of trophies. I'd say Flinter probably has the best aim when it comes to vitally hitting animals. But obviously that's just from, like, recent memory off the top of my head. Aaliyah says hi, guys. She's watching me play, and I think she got excited. I don't see any good Gemsbach. Oh my gosh, hi. Why are all y'all so small? Nothing good Gemsbach-wise. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different factors you can take into account when talking about accuracy. I mean, it also, like, sometimes depending on the day, somebody could be better than what they normally are or worse than what they normally are. Everybody's got bad days and good days when it comes to aim. Yeah, sure, Slayer, go for it. All right, let's see if I can showcase my my accuracy real quick. We'll use the M1 on some Gemsbach if we can find a good group of them. The one problem I always run into is I don't use the zeroing nearly as much as I should, and so I do end up screwing up shots because of that, because I just don't zero properly. I need to find some. Okay, this is probably good. Maybe. That's a decent 4 there. Decent for a 4, at least. I mean, those ones are... Yeah, these are in a decent area. Well, we got 3 of them. I mean, I'd say I've got really good transitions, which is especially noticeable with whitetail grinding. Okay, those are all spooked somehow. I don't know how those ones ended up spooking. Why did that guy just like stop for a brief second and then move? Ooh, that's a good 4. Okay, that's actually going to be one worth trying to take out. Oh, how did that miss? Did you see that? Oh my gosh. We hard shot it as it was running, so just face planted. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, that was great. That was the best thing I've ever seen. Oh, that poor Gemsbach. Oh my gosh. That was brilliant. Alright, let's try to get that 4. Oh my gosh. Let's see if this is a diamond level 4 right here. Let's see if that one ends up making it. Oh my gosh. Like All the Wild and Farming Sim 2. Nice, Aiden. It helps that you play on PC? It definitely does. But we're talking between YouTubers right now when it comes to accuracy, and most content creators for Call of the Wild do play on PC. Can you do a setup tour? Maybe one of these days. My setup's kind of messy at the moment, because we're trying to move into a new place soon. But maybe once I get moved in, we can do something like that, a bit of a setup tour. No, Toddy Boy, they won't add an AK, because AKs really aren't used for hunting, even the semi-automatic civilian ones. You just don't see them used that often. Fastest hand in the West confirmed. I try. It probably helps that I came from playing Counter-Strike. We've already done a face reveal, Firebird, probably like almost a year and a half ago or something like that. Alright, the probably not diamond level 4 is not a diamond as I expected. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's go get that one that I made faceplant. I'm doing good, Sean. Doing really good. Just messed up a guaranteed diamond pronghorn. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I don't think I did, Slayer. I think I missed it. It's hard to see them all. I probably ended up missing it. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dino. An SKS would be a cool option. People do use SKSs for hunting, so... I mean, it's not like super common, but it is something that people use. Alright, here's the one we made faceplant. Ooh, it wasn't a heart shot, it was vertebrae and double lung. And then it just hit the dust. Where could we go now? I'm thinking it's honestly time for a new server. I don't want to wait too long. What if we get a modern lever action rifle? Ooh, you know, I honestly would like that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I've played with Didi. I've got a video hunting feral pigs with him. We might jump in the trophy lodge towards the end of the stream, Dominic. So like 30 minutes from now. I would love a trail cam DLC. Well, one thing you gotta remember, Hunter Fisher, and I've been trying to tell this to everybody because it's something to really keep in mind. If they're showing off a 22 AR first, there's a pretty high chance that the other two rifles in the pack are also ARs. Because Jaxiebeard said this is the lowest caliber in the DLC, and that the other two are going to be larger calibers. And considering the first one is an AR in 22, I would not be surprised if we get 2 more ARs in higher calibers like 308 and 223 or something like that. And so that's one thing to keep in mind. I know a lot of people are disappointed this AR is in 22, but I've got a pretty good feeling that they're all going to be ARs in the pack. And I think if they are both ARs for these other two calibers, then people will probably be okay with the 22. That's at least my take on it. I'm not gonna like really judge the actual rifle until we see what the other two are in the pack. Yeah, me too, Dino. I want a 308 so bad. I want one so bad. But yeah, that's honestly my guess. I feel like there has to be, well, the reason that they made the capacity low, Mason, is so that there's still a reason to use the other ones. Because if they gave it 10 rounds, nobody would use the other 22 rifle. They have to have some type of disadvantage since there's multiple guns with the same caliber. I think the only gun in the game that really doesn't have a disadvantage is the M1. And that's just because that thing's just overpowered. But with, when it comes to the 22, we've got a 22 pistol. It's got 10 rounds, super fast fire rate, and the downside for the 22 handgun is the fact that its range is much lower than for the rifle. With the 22 LR, Virant rifle or whatever, it's got 10 rounds, but it fires slower and has a longer range that it can shoot at. As far as I've been able to tell from what we got to see for the AR-22, it has 5 rounds, which is the lowest for the 22s, but it has virtually 0 recoil. And one thing to remember also is Jaxiebeard does not have a lot of the perks, because that's his own personal account, and he's only like level 30 something. So he doesn't have a lot of the recoil perks. Actually, I don't think he has any of the recoil perks or the reload speed perks, so that's a couple things I don't think anybody took into account. It will reload much faster if you have Lightning Hands level 3. And it also will probably have literally 0 recoil, so it's going to be a laser beam. And it can fire, like, unlimitedly fast. So that's going to be its upsides, and as far as I can tell, I think it's got less bullet drop. From what I can see, I think the new AR-22 has less bullet drop than the regular 22. And if that's the case, it definitely will get used more than people think. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable, Swiss. 8 would... yeah, 8 could be good. Honestly, I'd say 7 would probably be perfect. And obviously, I'm not saying that I love the fact that it's only 5 rounds. I'm just saying that there is reasons that they do this type of stuff. And I know not everybody will immediately think of all the different reasons why they could be doing it. So I'm just trying to provide a little more insight as to why they might make these decisions. Because one thing we have to remember about EW is they always try to do everything from a game balance perspective, even though a lot of times it doesn't work. They still, like, attempt to make things balanced. Casey, thank you for the 15 months. Holy 15 months as a crow. Welcome back, man. I see you have landed in the crow's nest once again. So many small females over here, level 2s all over. Oh, that's great. This server's got a lot of Gemsbach, and they're, like, all tiny except that one. And that's, like, guaranteed not a diamond, because it's 1 too low. Kudu spot's already been checked. Yeah, I know, KC, but you still renewed at some point this month, or else you wouldn't have that. You know? And it still pops up as if it's a renewal. There's a guy right here, but he's not hunting this spot down here, so I think I'm gonna run down there. How do you find how long you've been a member? So you should have the option to send a special once a month member chat. It should give you the option like below the chat box, and it'll pop up in chat with how long you've been a member. Why do I play multiplayer? Because there's a lot of hold on. Corey, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated, man. Would love to see what's in real life. NATO AR chambered in 5.56 that can also be chambered in 223. That would be great, dude. I'd love to see that as the second rifle. That would be super nice for sure. And honestly, I got a good feeling that we'll get something like that. There we go, Huntress. Thank you for the membership renewal. 11 months, 1 month off of that gold badge. Thank you so much. Yeah, KC, for sure. I like it, though. I think it's cool. Because it makes it so that the people that have already been members, they at least get a chance to show, like, how long they've been a member. And I think that's really cool. I'm liking the direction that YouTube's been taking the streaming aspect of the platform. Alright, sweet, Casey. Sweet. I will, probably send you a few different pages of sets that are good, and then you can decide, like, which set we want to do. I'm assuming you're talking about the Pokemon stuff. But, yeah, wait. I want to jump into a voice chat with you whenever you go to buy, because there is a lot of stuff you have to look out for when purchasing booster boxes. A lot of people will try to fake them, especially if it's a set that people buy commonly, or if it's an older classic set that's more valuable. People try to fake those a lot, and some people can fake them very well, so you have to look for a lot of different factors. Alright, sweet, yeah. Yeah, get a good idea of what there is, because there is a lot of cool sets that we could go for. And the question is, do you want to do like the most recent one? Or do you want to go for a little bit of an older set that has more established like price values? That's a good 4. That's another decent 4. I don't see anything crazy over here. Yeah, Evolving Skies is decent. The one that I opened last week was Chilling Rain, and I really like that set a lot. And then I've also opened some Celebrations, which is also a good set. It's a bit more expensive though if you want like a full-on box. Alright, there's not really anything on this server. Alright, yeah, sorry about that, Flipmaster. I'll finish the reply now. The reason I play multiplayer is because you can see so many different populations of animals on whatever map you're hunting in a much quicker amount of time than if you were to just like be grinding for respawns on single player. It's like, for example, I've hunted my maps very heavily. I know pretty much everything that's on there. And so if I go into multiplayer, every server I join is a fresh map. Like, it's a brand new map that I've never seen. And a lot of times, if you find a server that has a low-level host and barely any need zones, there's a good chance that lots of areas have not been searched, which raises your chances of finding a diamond or a rare. And that's why a lot of people grind multiplayer, because you can get pretty lucky with finding lots of diamonds and rares that people just never noticed. Stream's buffering for you? Well, it's not on my end, so I'm assuming that is a YouTube thing, or possibly your internet, Dino. Alright, let's try this Ranjo server. Alright, Dino. And we crashed. Thank you, Call the Wild, I appreciate that. Oh, and also, well, let me see. If I do buy some, I want the opportunity to get some cool rare cards. Know nothing about the different sets at this point. Alright, yeah, we will for sure open a set that has good pulls. Darkness Ablaze is a good set. It is a little more pricey than some of the newer ones, but it is a good set. It's got really good pulls, and there's a lot of nice cards in it. I believe it's got a couple of really good Charizards as well. Which, of course, Charizards are always valuable. Everybody loves Charizard. Definitely one of the most, like, famous Pokemon. What should you hunt? How about red deer, Aiden? Got some good rares, sold off all they had. Too many people caught on, lowered the profit margin. Yeah, a lot of people have got into Pokemon recently. In the last, like, year or so, it's blown up like crazy because of a lot of the larger YouTubers doing openings of, like, original booster boxes that cost thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, it definitely blew up the hobby of opening Pokemon cards. Definitely lowered the value of a lot of cards because there's just an excess of them now. I'm excited because there's going to be a new set coming out the 25th of this month, so I'm probably going to try and get one of those boxes to open up. I've been thinking about buying the Japanese version as well, because some of the Japanese cards are really cool. I honestly kind of like the Japanese sets better. I haven't opened up any of them, but just from what I've seen from different YouTubers, I really like the way the Japanese sets are done. I kind of want to open up a couple Japanese sets of cards soon. But we'll probably stick to English until I learn, like, a bit more about it. Level 2 male. Oh, what is going on? You, sir, are pathetic. Holy Casey, that's awesome, dude. 100 upload. That's like double what I get. You're gonna be good to go, man. One thing to remember, though, is I would not raise your bitrate too much above 7,000, because the higher the bitrate, the more people will buffer if they have bad internet. That's one thing to keep in mind, so I wouldn't go above, like, 7K bitrate. I have a large hockey card collection. Nice, Hunter Fisher. I've got quite a bit of football cards. I think I've got like 10,000 football cards. I mean, most of them are just like the bulk cards that aren't really worth anything. I don't really have too many football cards that are really valued at much, but I've got a lot of them overall because I used to... When I was a kid, I collected them like crazy. It was one of my favorite things to collect. Just bullying low-level animals at this point? Pretty much. We got a level 2... Or we got a level 1 mule deer. Oh, we just got a level 2 coyote. We had a level 2 bear in, actually, I can't remember when we got that. We had a level 2 bear a while ago. I think we got a level 1 bear as well at one point. Yeah, 6,500 is what I stream at, and it works great. It makes it so it's relatively clear. A higher bitrate will make it so it's less pixelated when running through grassy areas. So you have to kind of balance it between good looking and making it so people don't buffer. Yeah, I collect a lot of stuff, Southern sports cards. I collect football cards, Pokemon cards. I have some NASCAR and basketball cards as well. I've got a coin collection, a stamp collection. I collect everything. I've always really been into collecting just everything that I can. And because it's also a good investment for the future for when I'm older. You know, I'll be 40 years old and a lot of this stuff will probably have gone up in value. So it's a great thing in many ways. Good hobby to keep you busy with something, and it's also a great investment. Football cards are a little bit less of a good investment. They're kind of, unless you have like some of the really good rookie cards and autographs, then they're not really too valuable, but they're fun to collect still. Got a level 2 male grizzly. That's wild. I don't think I've ever got one of those. Nice, Benjamin. Yeah, it's always fun to build up collections like that. No clue, Flipmaster. Never tried it. And try not to repeat too much. Nice, Carnivore. Hey, HFT, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it. Possibly, Jackson. Nice, Johnny. I think the best card I have is that Colt McCoy autograph, but you know what's wild? It's worth like nothing now. It's one of the Topps game day autographs. But unfortunately Colt McCoy is just not exactly a quarterback that anybody cares about, so the card used to be worth like $25 and now it's worth like maybe $5 if I'm lucky. Because Colt McCoy is, well, he's Colt McCoy. Had so many of 80s and 90s, early 2000s baseball and basketball cards. Just got rid of them 20 years ago. Turned a good profit since I got them free. Nice, dude. A lot of the older ones are pretty valuable. That is one area where football cards are worth quite a bit. If you get some of the really old ones from like the 60s, I think they made them in the 50s as well. But if you get some of the old ones in good condition, those are worth a lot. But a lot of the more modern ones, they're just, they're not worth what they used to be. If only Colt McCoy did good in the NFL, I know, right? He had potential, but he just never really capitalized on it. I think I do have an Aaron Rodgers rookie card, though. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I have an Aaron Rodgers rookie. I really wish I would have got a Tom Brady rookie back when they weren't a lot of money. Because now Tom Brady rookie cards are worth so much. Yeah, pretty much, Benjamin. He did have, well, I mean, he played for the Browns, so I guess that's really all that needs to be said. The Browns have not done good in so long. So it doesn't surprise me that Colt never really reached his full potential. Got a lot of turkeys and none of them are good. Nice, Huntress. Is Fusion Strike a good set? I have heard very mixed reviews on that set. A lot of people don't like it, some people do like it. I don't think it's really like a valuable set to open, unfortunately. It doesn't have like a lot of good chase cards. From what I remember at least. I think it is the newest set though, so it is a bit cheaper. Don't see anything here. Yeah, nothing crazy. Alright, well, I think we are going to jump into the trophy lodge real quick because somebody did want to see the lodge and what it's looking like at the moment, so we shall jump in there. Yeah, 150 is too much for that set. That's too much. I would not pay 150 for a Fusion Strike box right now. Although, that's in Canadian, right? So it'd probably be less for me. Because I got the Chilling Reign set, or the Chilling Reign booster box for like, I think it was like 94. And it's a much better set than Fusion Strike. Like 120 US? Yeah, that's still a bit much for that. I think I saw it on Amazon for like 90 the other day. Another thing to look out for on Amazon is sometimes the third-party sellers will have like separate listings. So you might be looking at a third-party seller one. Because I know there was like 2 or 3 different Fusion Strike booster boxes when I looked, and they were all like drastically different prices. Alright, well anyway, this is what the Trophy Lodge is looking like currently for those of you that haven't seen it in a while. We've got a lot of decent stuff in this room right here. This is our Mythical Gator. Mythical Piebald. We got our beautiful Lion Mount right here. And this Brown Cape Buffalo was from before they became common. We got our little duck mount over here with our super rare Leucistic Diamond Max Weight Duck. We got our, I think, best Diamond Coyote. This is my best rare Blacktail with a Diamond Gray Mountain Lion. We got a bunch of cool stuff on the wall here. This is 2 different Diamond Albino Axis Deer. Unfortunately, it was from back when diamonds were overspawning, so I don't really consider them super rares. Then we've got our Piebald Gator there and our Albino. Our Melanistic Boar, Black Gold Boar. We got some rare red deer up there that were all level 7s. We got our Light Brown Merriam Turkey and our... I believe this was 4.79 Rio Grande Turkey. It was like max weight and like 0.1 off of max score. We got our Gray Diamond Mouflon, which is one of my favorite trophies of all time. Along with 3 Diamond... Iberian Wolves. We got our Roe Deer Rares right here. Lots and lots of Diamond and Albino Warthogs on this wall. We come out here, we got our Diamond and Piebald Gators. We got like some Cape Buffalo trophies, a couple Caribou trophies, some Albino Rabbits, and an Albino Harlequin right here. In this room, we've got a few other things. We got a really nice Water Buffalo Albino. Mason, thank you for the super chat, dude. Here's my life savings. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. There is my only crowned wildebeest ever. Super proud of that trophy. It's one of my favorites. And then we got like some other random stuff on this wall. Nothing too crazy. We got all our European rabbit trophies. I think I have like one of each rare. And then like a diamond, and then we got a scrub hair diamond. And here is my favorite room, the Red Deer room and Sika Deer. The Red Deer and Sika Deer room. This is probably the most decked out room I have in the lodge. This is a trophy I have not put a video up for yet. I've just got it sitting in my backlog of the million different Red Deer highlights I have from the grind. But do you guys just see how wide this thing is? It makes this guy look like a little baby. It's honestly crazy the difference between like a red deer like this and one like that. The width is just crazy. And then we got a bunch others over here. We got a couple 268s along with some others. This guy was one of the tightest red deer that I've ever seen. It has just like incredibly tight spread. And then if we go over here, well actually let's look here first. These are our 2 mythical piebalds. This is the 228 that I was mentioning earlier. We've got our 2 diamond jackal and a piebald coyote. Diamond Merriam Turkey max score. Diamond Eastern Turkey. The awesome thing about these Sika Deer right here is every single one of these is a different diamond rack. A lot of people don't know that there is 5 different diamond racks for the Sika Deer. I think there actually might be a 6th one that I don't have even, but it's kind of crazy how many they actually have. So much variety with the Sika. And then we'll just kind of breeze through the rest of these. We got a haul of elk right here. This guy's a pretty wonky diamond elk, and then right here we got some more diamonds, we got some Rockies. If we go in here, we have another 509 right there. We got some other trophies. Our little albino Sika. A legacy diamond blacktail. Although impressive looking, not very realistic. We got melanistic blacktail, some OG diamond axis, melanistic caribou, some diamond kudu blacktail, some random geese that I've got, little harlequin, diamond and melanistic grizzly. This is our best whitetail. So one of these was the bugged great one. The other one is our highest scoring since they changed the scoring on them. And then the other one is our previous high score, 291. This was back when they used to commonly be in the 280s, but 291 was the largest one I ever killed back then. A few random Black Buck trophies, including our Truax one. We got our little fox mount over here. Probably one of my favorite mounts in the lodge, because a two-tones diamond gray fox is pretty hard to find. It's not really a super rare, but they are an uncommon, so I was just elated to see that thing. How many rooms do we have left? Well, we got melanistic goose there. European hare. There is a melanistic Canada goose again, and a European bison diamond. Our Great One multi-mount, the pride and joy of the lodge, and our other Great One multi-mount right here with his, yeah, and we got a wall of kudu right here. Most of them are Truax, except for the two on the end. We got my best ever diamond bighorn. We've got Eastern Cottontail. We've got a leucisted ring-necked pheasant. Starting to lose the ability to speak English properly. We got a bobwhite quail diamond. We've got a diamond fox and a diamond jackrabbit. An albino eastern turkey. Melanistic jackal. Diamond gray fox again. We got our heart horns pronghorn along with another diamond. And our biggest ever rare pronghorn, a 93.5 albino. And a leucistic 81.7. Over here we have our Hall of Moose, 251 piebald, and then we got the Mocha Moose from the Tiawaroa missions. The only albino I've ever killed, and another decent piebald. We've got our Spirit Diamond Brown Bear. Piebald Diamond Cinnamon Teal. Albino Mexican Bobcat along with 3 diamonds. We've got a Piebald Euro Bison, a Blonde Black Bear, a Max Scoring Black Bear. The only diamond boar I've ever killed, blonde diamond brown bear. I don't know why I have this thing in here anymore. I could honestly replace that with something much better. What could we put there? I don't even know, to be honest. Probably that diamond fox for now. We've got light gray leucistic, gray. Got a bunch of different goose trophies. This is my best ever albino mountain lion, 38 scoring. We've got our melanistic whitetail, just a bunch of random rares that didn't really make it into multi-mounts or anything. This is a really cool one right here. This is probably one of the best looking albino bighorn I've seen anybody shoot ever. So that's pretty awesome. Diamond lion, we got a legacy fallow deer. Max scoring and almost max scoring mountain lions. We've got a Mela Grizzly, some random diamonds that didn't make it into multi-mounts again, our multi-mount of 3 diamond roe deer before they changed the scoring on them. We got the Grand Slam of all my best ones throughout the years. Some of these don't show the correct score because they used to be with, what's the word? These used to be legacy scoring system, the 1 to 1000 system, and then obviously a lot of you know that recently with one of the updates, for some reason it converted the scores to like the new scoring system, but none of it's accurate, so a lot of these scores are off. We got our biggest feral goat ever at 221, along with a couple others right there, and our mixed diamond, which is one of my favorites. We got a diamond common raccoon, a piebald. We got some mule deer trophies right here, which I absolutely love. Up on this wall, we got our troll piebald rocky elk that made me sad. We got another elk up there, some sika, some whitetail, some red deer rares. Not going to spend too much time on those. We got our melanistic mythical mountain lion with our best melanistic black-tailed deer. Love this mount. I think it just looks stunning. We've got ourselves a light brown jackrabbit, dark plain bison, 235. Let's go ahead and change the time so we can see a little bit better. Thanks, Dino. I appreciate that, guys. I'm probably going to put this up on YouTube as a Trophy Lodge tour. So I'm trying not to spend too much time replying to chat messages, but I do appreciate that, man. Let's go look at the rest of it. So we only have a couple areas left. This is the entrance area. Let's start over here. So first of all, we got a max scoring light brown European hare. And I believe this was, no, it wasn't a max scoring. This isn't a max scoring one. I thought it was an older one. Okay, this one right here I think is supposed to be max score, but because it got converted from the old system, it's not showing it. These are our two albino Truax Kudu, melanistic Truax. We got a, I believe, small and bighorns wildebeest. A couple Springbok diamonds, melanistic Mouflon and albino Mouflon. Both pretty nice trophies. We got our best legacy red deer. Diamond 274.4. I think this was close to max if I'm not mistaken. We've got the very first diamond red deer we ever killed. And that's why I have not replaced it with a better scoring one, because this was the first one I ever killed on the first day that they released Truax red deer. So I was just so happy to get it, so I've kept it there ever since. Legacy piebald axis deer. We got our super rare piebald diamond caribou. This was from the old legacy system, or the legacy scoring system, the 1-to-1000 system. This was a 951. When they converted the score, I don't think it's even accurate. 425 it shows now, but back when I shot this, it was a diamond. And then we have some diamond moose right here, including a 307, which is crazy. And then a 292 and a 276. We've got a 458 diamond reindeer right there. I think that's the only diamond reindeer I have. Another diamond legacy axis. We've got melanistic mountain lion with a 413 scoring elk. This is the highest scoring one I've ever killed for Roosevelt's. Absolutely amazing. We got double diamond pheasants right here. We've got just some random diamond ducks and stuff. We've got a 112 white mountain goat. Some more diamonds there. A max scoring Cape Buffalo, which is pretty nice. We got a bunch of different Mouflon and black buck. Albino male mountain goat. Couple diamond legacy mule deer. Our melanistic pheasant, which is my favorite trophy in this entire lodge. Just look at that blue beauty. That thing is just amazing. And then it is with a diamond pheasant scoring 21.2, which is our best. Another elk. This is a legacy one, so this score is not accurate. When it converted the score from the old scoring system to the new one, like I said, a lot of those scores were not accurate at all, and this is one of them. This is our best scoring mountain goat at 113. Another albino female. Leucistic black buck. Pretty cool. We got our kudu mounts over here. This is a legacy melanistic and a legacy albino. This albino scored 930, which is 20 points off of diamond in the old system. It was so close to making diamond. I was sad that it didn't, but it's one of my favorite trophies ever. I love it. And then we have our best albino mule deer, our diamond dilute mule deer, and our best melanistic, which is a 245 beauty. We got another moose here. We've got two max scoring Gemsbok, a European hare. I've got another max scoring Gemsbok out here, I believe. Yeah, here it is. I missed this guy. This is also a max scoring Gemsbok, and I think that wraps up the tour. Oh man, I'm out of breath from that. But yeah, that's the full Trophy Lodge tour. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and that brings us to the end of the stream. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna go ahead and end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. We've got a crazy amount of awesome stuff coming to Call of the Wild in the near future, so I'm excited to see what they reveal in the next couple weeks. But yeah, until the next stream, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!